Children's Kingdom is a very professional, very fun fairy tale filled with interesting stories that challenge a child and a bird to develop a friendship in a magical forest full of legendary animals. It has been quite some time since we last visited the magical world of Children's Kingdom, but now it's time for a brand new adventure. When summer comes to an end, a young boy named Cody takes a vacation with his mom and dad from their busy life in the city and travels to a small village near a magnificent forest. Cody and his parents move into a little cottage to spend the next few weeks. But unfortunately, Cody is bored and wants to explore beyond the garden fence. One day he sneaks out when no one is looking and enters the magical forest where all sorts of fantastic creatures live. But Cody doesn't notice any of them. He just keeps walking deeper and deeper inside until he stumbles upon a clearing. In the middle, there is a huge oak tree, and under it sits an old trumpet. Cody picks it up and starts to play. Suddenly, a bird swoops down from a branch above and asks him what he's doing. Cody is scared at first, but then the bird introduces himself as Birdie and tells Cody that he is guarding the magical forest. He explains that the forest is dying because the animals have lost their voices and the plants have withered away. The only way to save the forest is to find the legendary singing flower, which has the power to restore everything back to health. But no one has ever seen this flower before, so no one knows where to find it. Birdie tells Cody that he can help him on his quest if he promises to be brave, smart, and kind. Cody agrees, and together they set off to find the singing flower. They walk past a bubbling stream and cross a rickety wooden bridge over it. On the other side, they come across a talking frog who challenges Cody to a race to see if he is as fast as he thinks he is. Cody accepts and they start running. The frog quickly jumps ahead and seems to be winning. But suddenly, a bird swoops down and pecks the frog on the head. Startled, the frog hops into a nearby bush and Cody runs past him to take the lead. Then Birdie reveals that he was helping Cody by distracting the frog, and together they continue their journey. They come across a fork in the path and Birdie asks Cody which way they should go. Cody chooses the left path, which leads them to a deep pit filled with spikes at the bottom. There's a narrow plank across it, and Birdie asks Cody to jump onto it so he can fly across the gap and scout ahead. But when Cody jumps, the plank breaks and he falls into the pit. Birdie quickly swoops down and uses his beak to grab Cody's shirt and pull him out. Safe on the ground, Cody apologizes for being so clumsy and causing them to lose precious time. But Birdie tells him not to worry because he has a plan to get them across the pit. He flies to the top of a nearby tree and starts pecking loudly on a hollow. Soon, a family of woodpeckers appears, and Birdie tells them that he needs their help. The woodpeckers understand and start pecking rapidly on the tree, creating a strong wind that blows Cody across the gap and onto the other side. Cody thanks them and runs to catch up with Birdie. The friends come across a field with a huge rock monolith in the middle. Birdie tells Cody that this is the place where the forest animals gather every night to sing and that the singing flower must be somewhere nearby. Suddenly, a gruff voice booms out and asks, "Who dares disturb him?" A large brown bear steps out from behind the monolith and growls at Cody and Birdie. Birdie explains that they meant no harm and are looking for the singing flower. The bear considers this and then tells them that he will allow them to search for the flower in his part of the forest. But if they are caught trespassing, he will have to chase them away. Cody and Birdie thank the bear and run off as fast as they can. They look around frantically, but the forest is so big and dark that they have no luck finding the flower. Just when they are about to give up, Birdie spots something white in a clump of bushes. They rush over and discover a beautiful white flower with a yellow center. Birdie picks it up, and as soon as he does, the flower starts to glow brightly. Then it shoots up into the air and transforms into a majestic white bird. She introduces herself as the singing flower and explains that she was hiding because she was afraid of being picked by someone who wanted to use her powers for evil. When she saw how kind and respectful Cody was to her, she knew he was the one she was waiting for. The singing flower tells Cody that she will help him save the forest. But first, they need to get past the grumpy old troll who lives under the bridge. He has been in a terrible mood lately and has been scaring all the forest animals. Cody is nervous, but the singing flower assures him that she will protect him. Together with Birdie, they fly over to the bridge and land on the other side. Sure enough, a hideous troll pops out of a manhole and roars at them. Cody is scared, but the singing flower steps forward and starts singing a beautiful song. The troll is mesmerized and allows them to pass. On the other side of the bridge, they enter a cave where the singing flower tells Cody that he needs to find 4 magical crystals hidden inside to restore the forest. She gives him a small pouch and says that each crystal will bring a different color back to the forest. The first crystal is hidden behind a waterfall, so Cody and Birdie work together to move the vines blocking the way. The second crystal is guarded by bats, but Cody is able to sneak past them without being seen. The third crystal is in a room filled with spikes, but Cody carefully jumps over them and grabs the crystal. And finally, the fourth crystal is at the end of a long tunnel. Cody crawls through the darkness until he sees the light and grabs the last crystal. With all 4 crystals in hand, Cody and Birdie return to the clearing where they first met. The forest is completely gray and lifeless. Cody takes a deep breath and throws the crystals into the air. They explode into beautiful colors, bathing the forest in a magical glow. As the colors spread, the trees burst into green leaves. The flowers bloom and the animals return, singing and dancing joyfully. Cody is exhausted but happy to have saved the forest. Birdie tells him that he was a true hero and gives him a shiny star as a reward. Cody knows that he will never forget his magical adventure in the forest. And with that, our story comes to an end. If you liked this fairy tale, don't forget to hit the like button below the video. Subscribe to our channel to stay updated on our latest uploads. You can also check out some of our other videos that are sure to spark your imagination. We hope you enjoyed watching and look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye for now.